But the story that we are breaking at this moment, there is now a real possibility that Prime Minister Narendra Modi and US President Donald Trump could be meeting in Kuala Lumpur later this month. The Prime Minister and the President may meet on the sidelines of the ASEAN Summit that is scheduled to take place in Kuala Lumpur in late October. Prime Minister Modi is scheduled to travel to Malaysia for that 47th ASEAN Summit being held on October 26th and 27th. Malaysia has also invited President Donald Trump to attend the summit. If President Trump travels to Malaysia, this will be the first multilateral meeting where both leaders participate after the 50% tariffs against India came into force. Trump and Modi could not meet on the sidelines of the G7 summit in Canada in June earlier this year. Pranav Upadhyay, who tracks the Ministry of External Affairs, joins us. Pranay, what are the chances now of this meeting taking place? What are your sources telling you?
Rajdeep, is a long overdue meeting. There are high chances, likelihood of President Donald Trump and Prime Minister Narendra Modi at least meeting each other after a gap of almost 8 months, because at this month end in Kuala Lumpur, ASEAN Summit is taking place in Malaysia, and Malaysia is hosting the 47th ASEAN Summit, where President Donald Trump is also likely to attend and Prime Minister Narendra Modi is also scheduled to visit. It is important for India. ASEAN is a big market for India, and at a time when tariff controversy is on one side, India is engaging with the United States, but on the other side, we are also exploring the other markets, the alternative markets, and ASEAN is a big market for India, where goods and services, we had an FTA with ASEAN. So, in all probability, this is the opportunity for Prime Minister Narendra Modi and President Donald Trump to at least meet each other. And it has already been said that all these differences can only be worked out by the meeting of the leaders. So, if the leaders meet, then there are probability. And also there is an important point, Rajdeep, here, that the timeline which was set by both these leaders in February 2025 for the conclusion of the bilateral trade agreement, which is by the fall of 2025, that deadline is also approaching, by this deadline only, this timeline only. And in all likelihood, as President Donald Trump himself said and posted on social media, that India and United States are soon likely to conclude the bilateral trade agreement. So let's see what happens if these leaders meet on the sidelines of the ASEAN Summit, and whether we could iron out those differences or not.
Okay, Pranav Upadhyay, with those details, a possibility now of a Modi-Trump meeting. Now,